6 o'clock. I just got here just. You guys get to see how I set up a. Oh. Forgot how I did this. So that's not a. I don't know how to change this. Forgot what I did last time. Oh, okay. New. There you go. Couldn't figure it out. I guess we'll go ahead and get started. We're running a little behind, so I do apologize. But so halito, hachima chugma, chugma. All right. So today we're gonna still talk about subject markers, but we're gonna go a little bit deeper into it. Okay. So does anybody have any questions about what we went over last week? Any questions at all? How to use it? Where to use it? When to use it? Hey, we're kind of going to that today. So last week we didn't really get into the verbs and I guess we did, but not the adjectives. Sorry. And so adjectives are things that, like, I guess in English they say it modifies the noun. And so, like, pretty star, big house, small window, or something like that. Those are adjectives that tell you about the noun. And so, before we get into that, I wanted to say something in Choctaw, so see if you guys can understand anything that I'm saying. Probably not, because I'm probably going to say something that we haven't went over yet. So, but I'm going to say, Ashchi Bagash. Actually, no. Chico Sikash. Chukachafayat. Hochafodistia. Adagon. Nana. Poponilicha epitalitok. Akloki shakat. Yupilitok. Adago. Sapashiat lacha moma. Okay. Makalla. I know that was a little short and a little, probably some words you don't know. Does anybody get anything what I said? Anything at all? Huh? I did cook, yes. Uh huh. What were you saying? Huh? Oh. So I'm going to do it again. It's a short story. And so I started out with Chikusigash Anchukachafayat Pochafotishtia Adago Nana Hoponilicha Ipitalituk Akloki Shagat Yupilituk Adago Sapashiat Lacha Muma. Okay. Now that I said it again, What do you think? Anything? Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so chikostikash, chikostikash. Anytime, remember we have that ash. Anything that has ash in the word that's referring to something that happened before now. So in the past. So chikusi means soon. So soon, but with ash could mean like what? A little bit ago. That's why I started off saying ashibagash, which means a while ago, but literally it was just like maybe like 30 minutes ago. And so that's why I said chikusikma or chikusikash. So let me write it for you. Chikusikash. That means a little bit ago. Like it happened probably less than 30 minutes ago. Anything longer than that would probably be ashchibakash. So chikusikash achukachafayat kuchafutishtia adago nana tupunilicha ipitalituk aklokishakat yupilituk hadugo sapashiat lachamuma. So now that I put some hand gestures in there, does it make it a little more clear? So let me do it one more time. Chico sikash anchukachafa yat kochafudishtia adagon nana ipitalitok or nana hoponilicha ipitalitok akloki shakat yupilitok adagon sapashiat lachamuma. So now, does anybody get anything what I just said? Anything else? What? Okay. House. Okay. Okay. So from my hand gestures, what are you guys thinking I'm saying? Huh? Okay. Something about hungry and then cooking. What'd you say? Okay. All right. So okay. All right. We're on the realm. Okay, we're on the realm. So yeah. So chicos chicas anchuka chafa. Does anybody know what chuka chafa means? Chuka chafa means family. Because chuka chafa refers to one house, one household. So that's where your family lives. And so basically that's what we call our family. Chuka chafa, my family. Chuka chafa yat pochafotishtia. Pochafotishtia. Hungry, okay? So remember we learned about hochafu? I know this is getting a little out of bounds with our lesson, but so hochafu, hungry. But I also said hochafut ishtia. So does anybody know what ishtia means? Starting to, yeah. Starting to, beginning to. But remember I said anchukachafa yet hochafut ishtia. So what does that mean? My family was starting to get hungry. Not me. Of course, I was getting hungry too, but in the story, I was saying, yet my family. And see, this is why the yet and stuff is important because if I just said, Chikosikash hochafutishtia, you're gonna be like, who started getting hungry? And so that's why the subject markers help out a lot. So anchukachafayat hochafutishtia. Okay, and then I said hadagun, which means and so or and therefore. Hadagun. Hadagun nana topunalicha ipitalituk. Nana hopunalicha ipitalituk. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Back there, I don't know if I'm blocking it or whatever. But so what's haponi? Does anybody know what haponi? To cook, okay? Let me erase this. You got this already? Hope so. Hey. Haponi. To cook. Haponi. So who's cooking? How do we know that? So how does the sentence go? Hapone li. There we go. Yeah. Because I said hadagon hoponili, hoponili, hoponili. It's hard to say it slow. Hoponili, and then I said this too. Hoponili cha. Does anybody know what cha means? Has anybody seen this word right here? Does anybody know what micha means? And. So all we're doing, so for nouns, like if I said Thomas, Mitcha, Jennifer, Mitcha, so two nouns. Chuka, ilapa, or chuka, I guess, I don't know. Ilapa, Mitcha, nyama. So nouns is when we use Mitcha, but for verbs, we say cha. So I know we're getting, like I said, we're getting way out of there, but punili cha. So I cooked and that's an incomplete sentence. So then I said, Ipita took. Does anybody know what ipita means? Yeah, yeah. Because if somebody's hungry and I cooked, then the only other thing could be like, oh, I gave it to them, or I let them starve. But I'm not going to do that to my family. So ipita means to feed, and then it's got li took. So cha most of the time you use it for the same subject. So if it's like Tamasat, Hopuni cha Imelimpa apatalitok or something like that. He cooked and he ate up all his food or something like that. So it only worked for him. I can't say Thomas cha or Thomas Hopuni cha Sarah apatok. It doesn't make sense like that. So it only works for one subject. Anyways, Hopuni cha Ipitali talk. So my family was getting hungry. And so I cooked something, or I forgot Nana, but whatever. I cooked something and I fed them, and then I said, yeah. Keisha cut. Okay. Aklo Keisha cut, Yupili took. So Aklo comes from Allah, which you guys haven't learned that yet. Allah means to arrive here. So when you negate it, say, you always turn this one right here, this vowel, turn it to a O. for negation. So ak lo, that's where it comes from. Ak lo. So that means I haven't arrived or I didn't arrive. But when we're saying in this context, ak lo ki shakat, that means before I have arrived or before I have yet to arrive. That's probably how you would translate it, but you could just say before I arrived or before I got here. Yupili took. Yupi can mean to bathe. It can mean to shower. It can also mean to swim in some contexts. Some people might use this for swim. So yupili took. I took a shower. Okay, and then I said adagon one more time. And what does that mean? And so, or therefore. Hashiat. Adugon sapashiat lachamuma. So, sapashi, does anybody know what that is? My hair, yeah. Panshi is hair.